Fear and greed are at an all-time low. What does this mean and how can I utilize it for my advantage? Hey, this is CeoTrades where money works for you. Today we're looking at the all-time level of fear in the market. Seems that no one wants to hold Bitcoin. Why? What's the gain from that? What does fear lead to? It leads to immediate losses, probable losses that could have been avoided. Right now, Bitcoin stands at a specific level, but before we look at Bitcoin, I just want to show you some of the other coins out there that are hitting that are trending as well. Now this one is Stepn, STEPN. I don't know too much about it. I know it's a fairly new coin. However, it's gone from 61 cents, I believe it was, from 17 cents all the way to the almost $3 range up here, $4 range. Now it's down to 272. This is one of those coins that seems to be making moves. There's positive news on it. I would watch it at least for another day or two because it seems to be forming here a head and shoulders. So this might go down a bit again tomorrow as the market opens, normal hours open, as most people are not investing on the weekend except for individual investors. It seems that the hedge funds are starting to take over. And what does this mean as the fear index seems negative? We'll see that in a moment as well as we look at Bitcoin. Now here is Ethereum, and Ethereum has also dropped from when it was almost at 5,000. It's dropped 50% or so. 50%. It was at 4,900. It's at 2524 right now. Is this the bottom? It's close to the bottom. I don't know if it is the bottom. Why do I say that? Well, on a specific level, we've seen history on how Bitcoin has dealt with the crashing moments in the last several years, about 12, 13 years, 14 years since its existence. And we'll take a look at that in a moment as well. It's a lot of news coming on at the same time. This is Tron, TRX, and Tron seems to be up. I alerted this a while back when it was at 61 cents, and look at that. It's at 85 cents. Congrats to anyone who caught on this. You've made over 30% if you cashed in up here. If you're looking to hold, I'd say cash out. Take some gains. It's best to take some gains instead of letting everything perish. And that's the name of the game. A lot of these old-time investors are saying their goal is to make 5 to 10% whenever they can, 5 to 10%, and that's it. That's all you have to concentrate on, making 5 to 10%. Don't try and concentrate on making double, triple your money. That would be great if it were like that. It's not always like that. At the beginning, when people didn't believe in the crypto world, this was more possible. It still is possible, but you need to know what you're doing before you get into it. This is Pancake Swap here, and Pancake Swap seems to be downward trending. It's been at 7 for a while. I alerted it when it was at 7, and I still recommend this one for long haul. It's a good hold. It actually went from 7 to 10 within the past 2 to 3 months ago, and I've been alerting this one lately in the last 2 or 3 weeks. When it was at 760 or so, it's dropped to 711. Will it drop more? Will it not? It seems to be holding there. We'll see what happens in the next day or two, but this is a good one for those who are looking to pick up a coin to hold for long term. This is FTM. I've been looking at this fairly new. It's down at 68 cents right now. This is good also to hold. There's a lot of news in reference to it. I would consider this one as well for a long-term hold. ApeCoin. ApeCoin has dropped from when it was at 27 when we were alerting it, when we started go up there. From this level here, we saw it hit up here, and it went right back down. And that's what I told people, is that although I saw it go up, I wouldn't dare touch it because it's probably already made half of its gains. Why would I jump in when I'm risking losing it all? And if I would have jumped in here, yes, I could have made some money from 17 to 18, $19 a share to a coin, to dropping out anywhere between 22 and 24. That would have been great gains. But what happens if I would have missed that and I would have dropped here? Now it's at 11. It seems to be a good buy. And this is a fairly new coin, but there's a lot of news on it and there's a lot of excitement behind it. Now, this is the cause for worry on a lot of people, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the fear level is way down. Now, I forgot to get the chart where I've shown historical falls on Bitcoin, then it automatically comes right back up. The furthest drop that Bitcoin has had is 80% drop. Now we are at 50% drop right now. It's at 34,122. It was at 33 a little bit earlier today, or or something like that. If I look into this chart, I know it was somewhere around 33 right in here, 33,666 or so, 33,700, let's say, something like that. Although I'm not looking at it specifically, but it's somewhere in there. And Bitcoin is being dropped by a lot of people. I purchased this one several times, not a lot, but I purchased a lot. Some of it at 29,000. It's at 34,000. I'm still up a good 30% or so, and 20%, sorry. And that is a long-term hold for me. There's a lot of news coming out. There's a lot of excitement. However, some people are worried because of the war in with Russia and to Ukraine, as well as a lot of legislation coming out this year. And this year, some people are going to be expected to claim taxes, and they're going to be asked by the government to claim what they have in reference to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Why? Because cryptocurrency is a $1 trillion investment. And although it's not being regulated by every single country in the world, Canada is ahead of most, and they're being regulated and accepting crypto. And don't get me wrong, the United States dollar is already in crypto. It's called USDC. C as in coin. United States dollar coin. It's already in there. I don't know what the total plan is, but they are already in there. And now I wanted to show you a few pictures on what some of the projects look like that we are getting to see upcoming. And this is also promising because as we look at these projects, we can see some of the positive things that are happening. Number one, this is in stocks here, and you can see I'm invested in some of these investments in stocks that require this semiconductor that has been faulty for several months. I'm down on 2 or 3 stocks because of this. And now I know that for a long-term investment, Ford is really good. I have Plug and I have F-Cell, and until this semiconductor gets fixed and updated, we're in a bit of a pickle here. Now it's looking right now that it's a $467 billion market in 2020. In 2025, it's expected to grow by 150%, and then by 2030, it's expected to double the amount by these semiconductors. This is awesome news, and this is presented by Yahoo Finance. By the way, just so you're aware, this is for stocks. Now let's get back to crypto. These are some of the programs that are coming out. The pilot will feature, this is in reference to NFTs and Instagram. The pilot will feature a small group of NFT aficionados based in the US. It wasn't immediately clear whether Instagram would support NFTs from all 4 chains at launch. Instagram intends to support widely used crypto wallets such as MetaMask. Plugging in their wallets, users will be able to prove NFT ownership, showcase them on their profiles, and tag the creators who made them. CoinDesk has confirmed Instagram will not charge users for posting and sharing NFTs as Twitter initially did for its hexagonal NFT profile pictures in January. The decision likely spells a rush of new cultural visibility for NFTs. Instagram has over 1 billion monthly active users, 1 billion with a B, many of whom use the platform to promote and market their art. Now, is this a good thing for NFTs? You bet it is. When is this coming out, this project? It should be coming out as of this Monday onward. Obviously, there's a pilot program, and then it will go from there, as well as acceptance of crypto wallets, which is a great thing. Terra beats Tesla as second largest corporate Bitcoin holder after 1.5 billion purchase. What does this show you? That the hedge funds are starting to take over Bitcoin in general, as the individual investors are starting to drop Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin falls, there are a lot of these hedge funds that are going to be grabbing more and more of Bitcoin. ADA Cardano set to onboard game-changing algorithmic stablecoins, rivaling Terra's UST. This is very important news. Cardano and IOST prepare to launch algorithmic stablecoins. Cardano and IOST have revealed that they will be taking a cue from Terra by launching algorithmic stablecoins backed by cryptocurrencies. The 2 blockchains join the likes of Terra and Tron in choosing not to back their cryptocurrencies with fiat reserves. Algorithmic stablecoins are cryptocurrencies whose value is pegged to a real-world commodity or fiat currency by backed and stabilized by other cryptocurrencies. This new generation of stablecoins differs from collateralized stablecoins like Tether and USD coin backed by fiat reserves. The argument for this new model is that it creates a better decentralized system that eliminates the risks that come with a stablecoin having a centralized issuer and operator. Now, these are about 9 or 10 of the big things that are happening as well, aside from what I just mentioned. Polygon, which is awesome, and I invest in this one. Polygon Matic has been making waves in Web 3.0 since inception. Stripe X Polygon. Stripe, the global payments giant, in making its foray into the cryptoverse with Polygon. Soon, Stripe will allow business owners to pay with using USDC, which is the United States digital coin. Plus, Twitter will be the first to use this. Imagine the possibilities. Underpinning blockchain in Lugano is a pro-crypto city based in Switzerland and has decided to settle its stablecoin USDT and LVGA transactions on Polygon. Thanks to its low fees, the crypto-friendly Swiss town recently made Bitcoin and crypto legal tender. Investors love Polygon. Polygon has been massively funded. In February, Polygon raised $450 million in funding led by Asia's biggest crypto investing firm, Sequoia Capital, with participation from leading global investors including Animoca 776 and Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful. Kevin O'Leary, yes, I just heard some news on what he was presenting. Red pilling Web 2.0 companies. Polygon is onboarding Web 2.0 based companies into the decentralized world of Web 3.0. DraftKings, this is an investment stock. It's awesome. I've invested in it, and I've made a little chunks of money on DraftKings. A NASDAQ-listed sports betting company has partnered with Polygon and has announced setting up a validator's node to help decentralize its point-of-sale network. Front-running P2E Gaming, Polygon Studios, the gaming metaverse arm of Polygon, is working at the forefront to bring GameFi and metaverse to the masses. Awesome, awesome news. Here's some more news. Hermes 2.0 Nightfall, Avail, Maiden, Zero, launching live testnet. The Polygon team will be launching Hermes 2.0 Nightfall to a live net later this year, and Avail, Maiden, and Zero chains will be hitting testnet before the end of the year. Believe there's 2 more? Nope, that's it. So this is it for our news. Now, Bitcoin is down. This is what I would do, and this is what I have been doing. In my Telegram group, I've been recommending people to leverage down, to purchase. If you have $1,000, if you have $5,000 to invest, buy in a little bit of time. That's what I've been doing since the drop. And I bought a little at 36, a little at 35, a little at 34. Now that it went to 33, I didn't get to buy today because it was Mother's Day and I had to go out with the family. But now that I'm back, I'm watching this again. And if it drops again to 33, you bet I'm going to pick up a little bit more. It doesn't have to be a lot. You just have to leverage down. And this is what Kevin O'Leary and a lot of the experts out there who run major funds tell us, is that we have to leverage down in order to be able to catch the bottom, because catching the bottom is easier said than done. No one knows where the bottom is. But the reality is, come Monday and Tuesday, a lot of the hedge funds are going to pick up Bitcoin because they know the value of Bitcoin is very important, and it's going to transform the world. Take care. This is CeoTrades. If you want to double your bank account, why don't you invest in your knowledge account so your money market account will grow, multiply, stay safe, and until tomorrow, we'll look at another part of the crypto investing world.